Hello there. I'm Jane Clarkston, the author of the Shrouded Caverns. Well, I thought I'd take a few minutes to answer some of the questions and to give you a little bit of idea of what the book's about. The Shrouded Caverns primarily takes place in the Giza Plateau of Egypt, and it is in search of lost history, hidden knowledge that could change the course of mankind. Edgar Cayce, back in the 30s and the 40s, was known as a prophet. He was a small, kind, gentle man from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, who had the uncanny ability to sometimes be able to diagnose patients where the doctors had been left clueless, and his accuracy was uncanny. He went on and prophesied many things, both past and future, and again, he is extremely well known as one of the leading prophets of the world. He had said in one of his readings that there was scrolls, ancient scrolls that may go back 10, 15, 20,000 years that gives the history of the universe, secrets that's been withheld forever that could unlock so many of the problems worldwide that we have today. There's been a lot of interest in this, and in fact, in 1998, I believe, Dr. Robert Schoch from Boston University proved without a doubt that these chambers did lie beneath the paw of the Sphinx. For some unknown reason, all these years later, 18 years ago now approximately, there's been no further investigation. There's been roadblock after roadblock, and what you think would be one of the discoveries of maybe all time. So in my book, this is where we start our adventure, is that my main character, Michael, who is an oncologist from Ann Arbor, Michigan, his wife has died, and he is a little disillusioned with what he's going to do with the rest of his life, so he teams up with an old friend who's an archaeologist from Egypt. And they go in search of trying to get into the Hall of Records. Well, needless to say, as with any good novel, there has to be trouble. And trust me when I tell you, there is lots of obstacles they have to overcome to try to get to the end of their journey. This book takes place where the cradle of civilization began. It's also smack in the middle of the Holy Lands. One thing, if you really talk and listen to any of the archaeologists and science who have explored the Giza Plateau, they all have one thing in common. They will tell you there is a mystical presence there. So the book gets into a little bit of spirituality, a little bit of biblical prophecy, and also actual history. As one of my editors had told me when she read the first draft of it, she said it was like a perfectly woven tapestry. Obviously, it's a story, and I don't like to be bored, so I tried to write this to where you're not going to lose interest. All of the facts and data that are real are written right into the storyline to where they move along at a fast pace. It's a book that I think will surprise you, because what I have discovered in life is that fact is a lot stranger than fiction. So if you haven't already visited my website, janeclarkston.com, go on to it, and there's another short video there that tells how and why I came to write this book. And I've decided every few weeks to post a new video to give you some insight as to what went on in the creation of the book and where the data came from, and expose you to some of the inside secrets of writing a book. So tune back in. I look forward to seeing you soon. We'll be back in a short period of time with an update. Again, check out the website, janeclarkston.com.